Welcome back to What RT Nibs with General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Overlord and it's under the command of Alejo. But I'm afraid he's about to get trolled because there are two trolls on his platoon we've heard of before and a further one who's new. One of them's in the Excelsior, the other one's in the Chinukai, and the third one is in the Churchill 3, and they're all in platoon together. Now, you may have seen them before on video. Arta Destroyer, I'll change the head up, there you go. Arta Destroyer 2, Arta Destroyer 1410, and the new one is Babica. And there they are, and they are chasing the Arty. Yep, they are trolls. And they are trying to ruin the game for the Arty player, but he's just too quick for them at the moment. Okay, he's got down to the beach, but they're still going to try and ruin his game even though he's down on the beach. Here they come. They're already ruining the game for everyone else because by not taking part in the battle they are guaranteeing that this team is going to lose. Because that means that the two trolls who are coming down, is it 3 trolls, are not taking part at all. And they are forcing this Arty not to take part as well, which means that 4 of their players are not going to be available. And that means they will lose the game. Well, you saw them disappear momentarily. That's a replay fault for Aslanes. And you can see that Alejo's changing position after each shot. He's a good Arty player. You can see he's blue on his win 8. And yes, all 3 of them are trying to troll at the same time. Arta Destroyer 2, Arta Destroyer 1410, and Babica, who must be, or is that Babsia, who must be one of the people who was involved in the previous time and known on that occasion as Arta Destroyer 1. Well, the M44 fired around to try and stop them doing what they're doing. All he's actually done is damage himself in the process because by his shell exploding too close to his vehicle, he's accidentally damaged himself. But you see, they're having a lot of difficulty trying to shove him over that burn simply because he's got more horsepower individually than the Excelsior. But now that the Churchill is trying to help, he can actually motor forward because the Chinukai couldn't stop him, and now he can get away from them because he's faster than they are. So all he needs to do now is go up onto the main area. Unfortunately, the enemy has already reached that area, so this game is near enough already over. And the best thing for him to do would actually be to drive forward, not this direction, but he could engage the enemy face on. He's being followed by the trolls. And they're firing at him now. Won't do them any good. Oh, and the Chaffee kills him. And at that point, the enemy tanks are now starting to play the game by shooting at the enemy. Because their sole goal is to kill the Arty on their own team. That's what they wanted. And the best thing to do is not to play along with these people, not to allow the Arty to get killed, but to make it so that they get killed by the enemy rather than the other way round. You see, what he could have done is he could have actually driven along the edge of the cliff at high speed and kept leading them in circles until the enemy turned up, and then they'd be more busy trying to kill the enemy than killing Alejo. But Alejo's been wiped out, I'm afraid, and that Excelsior just killed himself by diving off the cliff. And the last person alive is Babsia in the Churchill 3, and he won't be alive for very long. He's killed the 25 TP, but there are still 9 enemies out there, and I don't think they'll allow this Churchill to live for very long. In fact, actually, somebody's turned up because already getting shots on him. And here comes the BDR to finish the job. So that was the same trolls that we saw in the previous video, but Wargaming haven't banned them yet. So why haven't they banned them? Don't they realise that this could actually cost Wargaming money? This is the end of battle result. We can see that that Alejo or Ailho did manage to get a bruiser medal out of it, but other than that, yes, I'm afraid he didn't earn much in the way of hit points and damage, only 401 and no kills and 107 XP. The trolls are Auto Destroyer 1410, here he is in the Chinukai. The second one is Babsia in the Churchill 3. And the third one is Auto Destroyer 2. Now, Auto Destroyer 2 and Auto Destroyer 1410 have appeared before on this channel in another troll video. Wargaming were advised of them then and still haven't done anything about it. Now, if Wargaming doesn't do anything about it, how long is it going to be before these trolls actually attack somebody who's new to the game and that person gives up the game because of it? Wargaming cannot take the chance that they're actually persuading people to leave the game because they are failing to police their own game. They are saying they're quite happy to remove people who are cheating. Well, how about removing people who are team killing or at least attempting to team kill their own teammates? So I'm afraid they have got this the completely wrong way around. They've got to get rid of the trolls. If you take out team damage, it stops them causing damage. But if you don't remove the trolls, then I'm afraid this will carry on until it actually costs Wargaming money. Thanks for watching.